Yeah, you see?
I love that.
Oh, I thought we were clapping.
You know what it is? He's
Ooh,
spider.
titties.
Huh? Coming in for Lord,
Yeah. I was
What did
wondering
you
why.
just
I was
say?
wondering why he was. I literally saw this man swing in the doorway. I'm like, I thought he was robbing the place.
I mean, he looks like he could rob the place, although it's hard to take him seriously with the whole. His socks pull up to here.
I mean, it's Spider Swag. Hey, you got a movie out. I saw you in it too, you know.
How you know?
I know. He was in the background.
understand.
Y'all gotta look for that brother, all right? Y'all
That's
gotta look
so
for that
cute. Why
brother.
don't y'all just kiss at this point?
I'm a fan of women.
I that ain't mine. So am I.
Stop
No,
giving-
it's just, it's the thing that people say when
I'm
there's
trying to be-
homoerotic tension.
I'm joining teams.
Belongs to Gwen. Belongs to Mary Jane.
I'm in love
See-
with Mary. Hold on.
I gotta talk to you, but Gwen, dog. I
in
know if
love
you
with-
noticed, but in that movie, she
I
had
was
like.
singing badly. Let me sing badly. I was under the groove, but okay.
I was saying Gwen, she would hold me.
You're in love
She would
with
hope he-
Mary Jane? I don't think that. I
No,
think it's,
Felicia, Mary Jane.
I mean,
They all got man right now.
Silk.
oh, wait.
Okay,
Oh,
okay,
wait.
you can have
I'm in
that.
love with Mary Jane. She's my main thing. I saw that. I heard it for the first time on Friday, and like. Obviously, he's talking about weed because you know how many people watched that same scene and didn't realize he's talking about weed. Like, bruh, it literally is a scene of him rolling up a joint and smoking it, and the song playing in the background. And there's even pictures to say Mary Jane. How did you not connect that he was talking about weed? That whoever sang the song was talking about weed.
Didn't understand that.
I can't remember the names, but when I met a couple of people, I was like, you did. Like, I watched a movie when I was 10 and I picked it up. It wasn't hard. Like, they were not subtle at all.
Interesting. Well, welcome to Two of the Cartoons.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, fire!
Watching cartoons separates you from others.
Today you're joined by Spida-Bey, along with Ariel. And how y'all been?
Dog, it's been one heck of a journey. I'm not gonna lie to you. With me, approaching burnout more and more by the day. Don't worry, we're going on vacation soon. I'm vanishing off the face of the earth for a bit. A hero has to hang up the cape every now and again. Be someone else, you know.
Okay.
But we living out here. We living. Yeah.
Right.
How are you doing, Archie?
You know, been good, just been tired. Getting back, adjusting to being back to work and just tired. I'm trying to I'm working on my summer bucket list, so that'll probably make me feel like more sprightly.
Summer bucket list.
Yeah, man.
Do you have?
Summer's here and it's been...
Yeah, it started the 22nd was the first day of summer.
It's been hot since shit.
Yeah.
It's so weird though, because like literally like 1 minute it will be so hot you're dying, and then you blink and it's like rain, and then it's back to die. I'm like, what are we doing? What are we doing?
That's the season we in for. I think it's what, hurricane season.
This season, global warming.
Oh yeah, that
we
also
humans
is a
have
thing.
completely messed with it. Do you know they said like when they during COVID, when everybody's in the house, like that was the earth rehealing something, like all of the wood numbers were down. I was like, yeah, because humans weren't out and about doing nonsense. So
More
the
animals were
Mother
abundant.
Earth had time to be like, you know what, I have locked down too, I'm a rest. I'm gonna take me a rest.
She earned it. She takes good care of us.
Everything's responding to how we do it. That's why I'm so strong. We're reading everything.
I got the
Me and the
eye.
Spider Brethrens. We told you. Man to million!
Why are you yelling though, man?
That's what happened. We got 900 million strong. Ain't that right? Peter G.
Most definitely.
They had him in the movie. They had him at the con. Wait, y'all should have seen the army. That was more than
There was an
900
army,
million. You may have
and every
miscounted just
Spider-Man that
slightly.
you could think of, there was a Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Yes. So, let's go off for the first segment on Words Mean Things by Lady Archie.
Why do you
Alright.
keep doing like dropping your phone?
I mean, you could make another one. I'd like to assume.
Okay, you
Spider-Man
said
are pretty
make
smart.
another one and then maybe think weird, because that's like when someone say you could make another kid, like
No. People say, "Oh, y'all are. Oh, that's a little heartless."
could you be so heartless? All right, so words mean things. We now have 4 sections, so we're gonna go with the first one, which
Alright.
is flipping through the dictionary, which is fine words. All right, so word of the day, which thanks for giving me this word, Gabe. Boom. Duress. Duress means threats, violence, constraint. I take stuff because I can't see you. Or other action used to coerce someone into doing something against their will or better judgment. like confessions extracted during duress. Now, I'm also going to explain coerce and judgment. Coerce. Persuade an unwilling person to do something by using force or threats. And then we have judgment, the ability to make considered decisions or come to sensible conclusions. An opinion or conclusion, they make subjective judgments about children's skill. A decision of a law, court, or judge. And then a misfortune or calamity viewed as a divine punishment. Oh, that's different. Alright, so I'm sorry, my phone mixed up. Now, what did I do with it? So, we're back on the phrases thing. So, this one is cat got your tongue. As you know, you say it to someone who remains silent when they expect to speak. There are two stories on how this saying came about. First one is said that it could have come from a whip called cat o' nine tails, and that was used by the English Navy for flogging and often left the victim speechless. The second would be from ancient Egypt, where liars' tongues were cut out and as punishment and fed to the cats.
Hey.
That must have been a bit painful.
Sure.
And now we have one more. Where I put it? Just my phone's all over the place. Alright, so this now we're talking about that's not true, which is phrases that we use that we think are correct, but they're not actually correct. It's like, blood is thicker than water.
That's not the full quote.
No, the full quote is, the blood of the covenant is thicker than the water of the womb. Basically means that your connections or your found family that you form bonds with are more important than your immediate family if they're like toxic or whatever. But we took it and we switched it to blood is thicker than water, meaning that your family is more important, or you know, even if they're toxic, that's your family and not your friends. They switched it. I like the original one. I just keep thinking of a watery womb, but that's
But with that, some people use when they say blood thicker than water, they mean close bonds. Some people use it in that in original context.
Yeah, because when I usually hear someone say blood is thicker than water, is aimed at somebody in a way to get them to stay in the family dynamic. Oh, you know, that's your sister. Blood is thicker than water, but that's not actually what it means.
No, I'm talking about even if, like, among friends, people will say blood is thicker than water. Like,
That's true.
so, yeah.
Okay, and then the last thing. So this one will be like one of my favorite like parables or whatever. My mom says this all the time. I still don't know what it means. She is you like she thought because I lose stuff a lot. So it was you lost just like Patty in the army, never to be seen again. I still don't know who Patty is and what war she was fighting.
Patty who?
You never heard that?
No.
Lost just like Patty in the army, never to be seen again.
Patty in the army.
I don't know who Patty was, what army she was fighting.
Patty must have gone A1.
Yeah, that's what I'm assuming.
And basically just because I lose a lot, so just basically like that's it. If you lose something, that's gone for. No one can tell me who Patty is. Who is Patty?
What are you doing?
Alright, that's my section.
Words mean things.
Da 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 da.
Well, that sounded like you was trying to say Sega.
Sega!
That's what that sounded like.
I actually knew someone who was named Sega, and every time I saw on CUB's campus, I'd just be like, Sega! I'm sure she wanted to beat my ass.
Now we have random facts by
Gabriel.
Don't worry,
the
y'all.
angel-
I'm
the
picking
angel.
it up. The facts are getting more and more interesting. I recently discovered this, but I never actually brought it here. Did you know that a single strand of hair could actually hold 100 grams or 3 ounces in weight, but the combined hair of a whole head could actually hold 2 tons or about 2 elephants?
Wow.
So hair is a
So what
very
you're
strong
saying
weight.
is, I need to go find an elephant to sit on my head and see how strong my hair is?
No, it could hold. No, I can be real.
I use it
don't-
as rope. You
I
said I
don't
can use
think
it
the
as rope.
human neck is strong enough to support
Okay, no.
it, but I
What
know
you're
the
s- okay,
head.
okay, so I can cut it off and I can like hoist it. I'm not saying I'm trying to steal an elephant. I just want to know the logistics. That I can use my hair to like
And it
pull an
could
elephant.
support the weight of 2 elephants. A whole head of hair.
So we stealing? No, I would never steal an elephant. Don't listen to me.
I was just, what do you want to steal an elephant for?
It's an elephant. Why would you not want to steal an elephant?
I need a legitimate reason why you want to steal an elephant.
Because I want to, and that is a legitimate reason right there.
I didn't even know you can't keep him inside.
Jalen, do you have a section? I don't know, but whatever your section is.
yes, community announcement.
Perfect.
Okay,
Okay.
you go first. No, you go. Because I don't really have a community announcement. Gabe has a community announcement.
Okay.
Oh, I guess we're doing it. I know what I said in the last video about the FNAF thing about bothering them about the eyes. I did some thinking, And by thinking, I mean my friends came in my chat aggressively and told me to stop what I'm doing right now.
Hello.
Don't bother him because I actually didn't realize
What is he
this.
talking about?
But it's about the FNAF movie.
No, we were
Y'all
talking
don't
about
listen to the
we
things
were
I
talking
say.
about your big announcement. We literally sat here and talked for 30
No,
minutes.
I lost it.
I'm talking about the FNAF movie.
Yeah, let me-
Don't bother them about the eyes.
Who's
because I
FNAF?
realized
That's why I lost.
y'all supposed to be blurred. And this how y'all
I'm
acting.
barely a blur. What is?
I know what you mean, though.
That's the amount of culture
Okay,
right there.
PG, what is for that?
Let me explain.
Let him explain.
Don't bother him about the eyes because if we do, he's just straight up gonna back out of the project.
Who is
and
FNAF?
either get delayed or
Sorry.
straight up cancelled, and we
Who?
can't have that. So
Okay.
let them keep their red eyes.
Okay.
But there's two things I need from this movie. I need the gory Williams scene. And I need to see how the marionette looks.
Okay.
It's just it's imperative.
Hi. Focus.
Five
See?
Nights at Freddy's, the movie.
Oh, because you
My
came here and I
goodness.
was lost in the sauce, bro. Or I lost
cha,
like Patty, never to be seen again.
But yeah,
So yeah, next one.
don't bother them. My next announcement is I'm going on vacation.
That wasn't an announcement.
I need rest, and I ain't gonna lie, I've been going at it since last year straight, and it just occurred to me, hey, when was the last time we break? I said, we break all the time. I say, no. When was the last time we hit the reset button? And I'm like,
But when you go on
we
vacation,
ain't touched that in a bit. So yeah, I'm hitting the reset button.
Family, there's usually sometimes you're more burnout after.
To me, it's a reset. Any amount of time off the island is a good amount of reset sometimes, you know? You need to change the scenery.
Yeah, like
And,
Lenny Kravitz said, you gotta get away.
Oh,
I
also,
gotta get
Shakespeare in
away.
Paradise plays is still on this year. I intend on being a part of it. If not as an actor, maybe as a stagehand. You guys should look into it. Oh, guys, have you seen my commercial?
Hey.
Yeah, Gabe has a commercial.
I almost freaked right out when my friend called me and said, "Hey, bro, they're playing your commercial in IMAX." I'm like, "IMAX, dog? What?" Yes, he says IMAX. I say IMAX
Listen,
too.
he wanted to hurry up to catch the movie to see if his commercial was playing before it.
Because I wanted to geek out.
Did Gabe's commercial play?
No.
Like when we came in, the movie just was starting.
It's the thought of it playing, and then everyone's saying, "I've seen this guy before," and I'm just sitting on my nachos like, I've seen that guy too. He's quite handsome in my opinion. Handsome brother. I think that is about all of my announcements.
You missed the one where they was looking for.
Which one?
You're becoming part of the launch.
Yeah,
Coming part of.
you're hired. You got yourself a job.
Y'all hired me?
Bro,
Can I hit him with something? Like
You
seriously,
just hired me, and that's how you was treat me? I quit already. Let me stop.
I'm the best supervisor. Okay.
But yes, I don't want to tell them my job life. I don't
You
have a
don't
job.
say-
I'm actually a full-time bum. I don't leave the house. they don't even know what I do. You ain't nobody business.
First of all, you don't have to tell them what you do. Just like, hey guys, I got a job after looking for a while. I'm excited about it. You can just do that.
Okay, I obtained another job. Yes. Full-time bum. Let me stop.
if you're finished,
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay, for me, do I have any? I don't know. I'm starting to learn to, for some reason, let somebody convince me to teach me how to skateboard and to roller skate because I don't like my bones. So there's that. I'm doing a summer bucket list. So if anybody has any suggestions of things I can do, let me know. That's it.
Skateboard.
I am fat, so I can't have a hot girl summer. Well, I always have a hot girl summer, so I'm gonna have
Trust me, there's girls much larger than you who firmly believe
But I
hot
want
girl
my-
summer for
No,
it's
hot
called
girl summer
hot girl
is-
summer for.
First of all,
Alright, you have fun.
hot girl summer is for everyone, but I'm using this summer
girl
like how
summer's
you
for
said to reset. So it's like clearing all the stuff in my room, like cleaning up, doing new things. I'm having like I don't know what you call it. Maybe yeah. So I'm doing that this summer as you know.
That sounds peaceful.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do.
Spida-Bey.
Do you have Spider-Man? You have any announcements?
we have a lot of announcements. First off, I'd like to thank the 900 million that came June 2nd. And we shut down the place.
They really did pull
Who
up.
was June
They really
2nd?
did pull up.
Don't make me come over there.
I honestly don't know. I was
You
living in
just watched the film that came out on June 2nd.
Spider-Verse.
Yes.
I thought you meant your film. See, I was confused. Spider-Man. My
That is his
apologies.
film, technically. Let me stop.
Lord have mercy. Anyway, back to the community announcements. So, also update for the homemade Heroes Universe. Those that brought you me, Spida-Bey, as well as Sonic and Mario. and we're gonna continue with that saga later on this year. But the Teenagers with Attitude is finally completed, and now we have to schedule shoot dates. Starring these two. Put the camera on that.
That was supposed to be a surprise. I wanted to ask stupid say, you know I'm gonna be a part of that. Me literally the next week, I'm, hey guy, I'm like this guy is a hypocrite.
So
I'm excited.
I'm hyped.
Do I get to be gave up again?
I already got the script. Why?
well, not yet.
Not yet. Oh, she's the villain? Y'all are
I'm
scary.
Red Woman. I'm naturally the villain. Keep up, buddy.
So, but as for community announcements, Jesse Sama will be going to BlurCon.
Woo! Yeah!
To the 10th, July 6th to the 10th. Having the good old Jolly time follow at Jesse Sama on all socials. On TikTok, content by JW, but if you type in Jesse Sama, get me quiet. See what I'm saying? You have more fun. I'm not traveling this time. But let's talk about the time that I traveled.
Wait, so you're not going to BlurCon?
We can.
Spida-Bey is not going.
Oh, Jesse Summer is okay. I'm clear.
Oh, okay. I was just about to say, why
So-
are you advertising? Shouldn't you advertise your own social media?
Jesse
Like, I
know-
admire you admiring him, but.
Since he's going, where's the con?
It's in DC.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna give you a message to give to Jesse. Make sure to bring us back souvenirs because I like things. We like things. I'm leaving. That's another announcement. I'm leaving into my Red Woman this summer.
Let's see what happens. Jesse and be too preoccupied.
I understand. But how was your trip away, though?
So let's talk about MomoCon.
All right.
Spirit fingers. You just gave a spirit finger.
You get a bunch of things like, let's talk up.
But
He has a list of things to talk
thought
about.
it would be essential to share some stories with you guys.
Do you want to
Ooh,
talk about
I like
MomoCon
stories. I love
first or the movie?
I like
We can do
good
MomoCon.
story.
MomoCon first, then we can talk about a star. Well, y'all not Spider Personas yet.
Yeah.
But Spider
I meant the
Personas-
movie we just watched, weirdo.
You didn't understand what I just said.
No, it's hard to take you to the damn mask.
I'm saying you're not Spider Personas yet. But
Oh,
you
okay.
are once in waiting, and you will join the 900 million! Almost a 10.
Why are you telling them not? It's supposed to be a secret. They ain't supposed to know.
No, it was a secret that they're not gonna watch. If he tells them, then they're gonna expect it until you build up anticipation, and then they want to watch.
Oh, okay,
Gabriel.
okay. You got me there. You got me there.
So, we're going to talk about Across the Spider-Verse because my mind, it was clean. It wasn't just a movie. The chef's kiss.
Magnifique.
And after viewing it for a second time, I saw some things that I didn't catch.
Same, because what I saw originally, I saw it in 40x, so it was like the movement and trying to keep sitting still. I missed certain things, but watching it for a second time,
When everything is still and the chairs aren't cutting you behind.
I still prefer 40x, but
I do too. So, going to MomoCon, I must admit,
he has a list.
At least once in everybody's lifetime that they go to a comic book convention.
Spida-Bey, you want some candy?
Sure.
That's me.
Oh, you technically got to take off your masks to eat them. So yeah, you.
Watch this.
I know what
Hold
he's gonna
on.
do.
Ain't no flipping way. Okay, I guess we're living with that. All right, he got. I ain't even mad at that.
I knew that's what he was gonna do. You gotta, Gabe, help him tug the. Yeah, you good? Okay, you good?
So MomoCon, 60,000 people came there.
Dang, that must have been so much fun.
Yeah, full story. And first I want to talk about the story about when I went to the bathroom and the black lady's just like, hey, they're not washing their hands.
Salvo, right? You know,
And I said, that's not surprising. You're 60,000 nerds. Not saying nerds are unkempt. It's a lot.
Yeah.
And they're so hopped up on their different fandom, but just seeing, imagine 4 floors of things filled up from your favorite fandom.
right? I would die.
Books. Whole section just for books. Whole section just for comics.
Oh, you had me at books.
Whole section just for arcade games, computer games, console game. A whole den. Avengers Den full of items that you would like to purchase. I went to heaven. And I said, I can't come back. But I had to come back.
Yeah.
So
Someone
we said-
got to protect the city.
I'm not
dog.
surprised the hand washing thing because like right when COVID first broke out and they was telling me to wash your hands, well, like I worked, we were on the board, the janitress told me, I was talking to a white lady, she's like, you'd be amazed when people don't wash their hands. So I didn't realize that until this happened. You notice it more. So many people don't wash their hands. I've seen dudes do it too, like pee, hold it, and then it's like, you gotta wash your hands, so you just, no.
Yeah.
People are nasty. Hell, there are people that don't bathe daily, which I don't judge.
And then there was even like a fight over, you know, whether.
Nerds had a fight? There was a nerd fight?
Well, I'm gonna get to the nerd fight.
Okay.
But there was a fight over what the bathrooms should be titled. Should it be an all-inclusive bathroom or male or female?
No.
No, but they tried to cover it up, and then, you know, I was in situations where I'm taking a whiz and a person next to me wearing a dress is taking a whiz.
Well, why not just have 3 restrooms, one for women, one for men, and one for whatever you identify?
No, they just only had 2, but everybody was checking everybody in costume.
Wait. There was like a dude dressed up as a woman.
He just said there was a guy in a skirt next to him taking a
I
whiz.
said a person, so I don't know what they
was trying to identify. Cause
I don't know what
Identify
they
as-
identify.
And then, you know, when you cosplay, you can gender bend
that's
the...
what I'm trying to say. This
You
is
could
like
gender
that's
bend the
gender
character,
bending,
yeah.
But was it really?
From I'm
Boy.
not trying.
Yeah.
He didn't check. He wasn't looking over the stall to see what it was. I don't.
Right.
I just saw makeup, dress, but where I took a urinal, so. So that
Hey,
was powerful.
I have a question. Do they also believe in like the stall rules?
The stall rules?
There's male stall rules. This is how we use the urinals. Because someone disobeyed it today while I was in the bathroom, and I ain't gonna lie. So you think stall rules just in my head, or they real?
No.
Because they're like 7 urinals, right?
I don't know what a
I
stall
came
rule
in
is
there.
like me.
I went to the one slightly to the end, so 2 urinals are on the side of me, but there's still a bunch of urinals on the left of me. So I say, ain't no one coming next to me. I watched 2 ninjas immediately. I say, dog, y'all don't have no respect, yet. Like, who raised you?
I have a
Where's your
question.
honor? Oh.
Oh no, continue your rant. I'm
So
gonna wait to
where's
finish.
your honor? So I finish and I leave, and then I watch more ninjas just run to the
Did
urinal.
you
I
wash
say,
your
"Y'all ain't-"
hands?
Yes, of course I did. But I know I did wash my hands from the farther other side of the sink because there was a sink that was close to the urinal. I didn't want to be there because the whole. You're not supposed. I don't like people that close to me that in the urinal. Okay,
so I have a question.
I can tell you that.
Right, I'm a woman, so I've never had to pee in a urinal. I don't think aim anyway. So I learned this from residues. I thought that when y'all go to the urinals, right, if you're at a urinal, you leave a space in between you and the
You
dude.
do.
Is that's
You
a,
do.
That's what I heard, so I assume that's a rule.
No, but some people don't.
Don't believe in
Nah,
that.
you know, when you have a crowd like that, there's no way where
There wasn't a
people
crowd.
line up. No,
But the thing is, and I understand, like, I don't even think for me, like, some people say, oh, guys do not because they, like, fragile. No, I honestly would not want somebody right up next to me rubbing my elbow whilst I pee.
Yeah.
That is annoying. Like, I would be like, please stop touching me.
And then the stall doors ain't even that tall, and most people I know taller than that, so they still can see you if they just simply glimpse. And they're like, dog, why did you
Stalls
choose
have-
the urinal
so
right
you-
next to
So
mine?
you think if it's something, because I would, like you said, I've only seen people like cram up when it's like a busy event. And it's like you can't really control that.
Yeah, no.
At
but-
that point, it's okay if you can't control it.
No, but the person wasn't next to me, but I just was like, okay, this is interesting. Like, you know, part of the experience. But
So I have a question: do y'all like when you go to the bathroom, you wait in line outside, but do y'all like? Because this girls do like they're like you go inside, there are people like waiting to use the restroom, or y'all just line up outside.
no, men in and out. Because y'all gotta I'll pull down.
And honestly, sometimes this is what's bugged me. When a group of girls go to the bathroom, fine. But then when I walk in there and none of y'all using the restroom, y'all all like talking and doing, please get up, go find a quiet spot, because I have to pee.
No, John.
It's weird. Anyway, back to your Momocon.
So, that was just the crux of everything.
The tip of this
Why is
iceberg.
janitor was telling you this? Was janitor black?
I overheard the conversation. Shout out to also all the members of Chameleon Coalition that I met. You know, I've been friends with a lot of y'all over on the internet for the last 2-3 years. So it's great seeing, you know, room with my good buddy Anubis, Cosplay, the Mad Mutant Goo, Tony, a couple of members. And Justin, so I'm gonna be excited to meet the rest of you guys at BlurredCon. See you.
You talk about Jesse a lot. It's almost like you know him or something.
Yes. So, but a highlight was for me is when I met the original first 2 Black Yellow Rangers. I even bought this.
Black
thing.
what?
Black Yellow Rangers.
Oh, yeah,
said
so-
Tanya.
Oh my god, yeah. I mean, Trini was, but they
I
did a
said
really good job.
originally yellow, black.
I know, I said Trini was dog, but I also like Aisha because, like you said, seeing this like black girl be all fairs and stuff, that was always awesome.
Yeah, they were great. And I bought this from cut from Ron Ashley, from My Little Power Rangers, and then I bought a shirt from.
Did you take pictures?
Well, that's another thing at cons. You can't really take pictures with the celebrities because they be selling prints to take pictures, so you don't want that awkward moment of asking them for a picture.
Or just buy the people print then on.
Yeah.
Wait, but are they selling a print of them taking pictures of the fans or just a print of themselves?
No, both. Sometimes both. So you don't know which is the dynamic for that particular thing. Because you have stalls where you could go to different voice actors and have them sign, like you pay, get signage, make a video, take a picture, and all that stuff. And then, they invited me to Ranger Stop. But unfortunately, I do not live in Atlanta.
Who's Ranger Stop?
It's a con for specifically around Power Rangers where they have all the old Power Rangers.
That's like the Harry Potter con they have.
Yeah.
Sounds hype.
So Ranger Stuff happens all around the US.
Nice.
So they'll have, they'll invite a bunch of different rangers to come, do appearances. And I went to one of their cons as well. So that was dope.
We gotta go to a con together sometime.
Yes, that's what I was gonna say next.
Sorry, darling. Let's all delete. Let's rewind and delete that. I said nothing. Go ahead.
No, we had to go to a con.
We gotta plan it.
As I look at y'all, cons
in my
cost
head was
money.
That's what you have to plan
Archie
it.
and Gabe and Peachy would love it.
Oh, you thought about it. How sweet.
Spida-Bey thinking about us?
Yeah.
How you know my name? That's wild.
So I think like cons are expensive, but I feel like if we set like
If you
a goal
plan
for like
now,
for next year,
and you can get it.
we just have to figure out what con we want to go to. What would you suggest? Oh, wise one.
DreamCon.
What is DreamCon?
RCDC's Worlds Con.
You know them?
No, y'all need the what is DreamCon? What is RCDC?
You can make me cry.
Listen, we already established that out of the three of us, I'm the least nerdy because I'm lazy. So
I
y'all just
scared
gotta
it.
accept it.
I scared of you saying you don't know that we were recording. Alright, so you know what? Cut the camera. Turn it off. Let me show a few videos.
You know what? Keep it up.
No, so RCDC
No.
Worlds is a group of guys that make a lot of viral skits around
Anime content.
I've
It'd
never
be
seen this
hilarious.
stuff. I will
I've
say,
seen their videos and never
never knew it.
Yes.
So what is DreamCon?
DreamCon is their convention that they have in Texas
Oh,
in July.
so why would you suggest the one we go to?
Because one, we're creators. Two, you gotta go look these big dogs in the eye and say they ain't bad enough.
They're not
Three,
that.
This would be a cool experience, and I want.
Okay, cool.
I like
Because
exploration.
the only con I wanted to go to is like when they have Black Friday, they have like a whole thing.
Oh, that's BlurryCon is having. Their theme is your favorite.
This year is just cool. I didn't do Black Friday this year
Oh, yeah,
or International Friday. I had no way to do it with. Like, so if anybody wants to do that stuff for me, if that makes sense.
Oh yeah, y'all could also go to BlurryCon as well.
I'm always
We're
down. It's
letting
just an
you
issue of
pick
money.
because you're the old wise one in charge. So
Yeah, I plan.
So, but let's go to some of the other funny highlight moments.
Alright.
So, the Great Saiyan shoots was benevolent. Jesse Salmo was imposed, and he's still waiting for the pictures. And that's another thing about con. When you have an outstanding cosplay, you walk the room. And
did you take any pictures?
I took tons.
Yeah, posted them up.
And I took tons on that special day. I prophesied when I said 900 million. I thought I was just talking foolishness. But when I saw all them spiders out there at the world record breaking event, I felt like Miles when he came into the Spider Society. He's like, whoa. I was like, I know how you feel, Miles. So unfortunately, we didn't break the record. We got only 500 and between 550 something to 591.
Oh, so they was really like trying to plan the
Yeah, they had the world record officials, the Guinness World Book of World Record officials there to count.
Oh, who had the most Spider-Man?
Yeah.
Who beat y'all?
So
What's
the
the
record was 601, but it was broken by a con in Malaysia a week later after we did ours, and they got 645.
Wow. So even if y'all did break, they probably was just gonna follow right up. And
Yeah.
So we got almost 500.
Yeah.
But even though it was sad, it still was a moment because we got gathered in a circle, and we gathered together, and there's like, imagine you at a space, a bunch of strangers, and they say, "Hey, Spidey," you like,
And
you me?
everybody,
And then,
Everyone, you.
"Hey, Spidey."
That scene was funny.
Yeah, no, but I lived it. It was real.
It was glorious.
Okay.
You had that moment. You know, they have a drone shot on the MomoCon page of all of us pointing at each other. And then all us
That's
getting in
so
the group
cute.
saying,
For the memes.
You know, chanting, everybody chanting. And then the spectacular moment happens when they say everybody get in groups of similar spider personas. When the Miles got together, they started shouting, "Black don't crack!"
Black don't crack! 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 Black don't crack!
Black don't crack. And then they start saying, "We better than Peter. Miles is the cook. We can turn invisible. We can shoot lightning."
I said in the movies to him that Miles is more powerful.
She was saying Miles is more powerful than like half of them. I say,
No,
fam, there's literally 8 Spider-Men that would dog walk Miles.
But I wasn't talking about physical strength. I said that.
And then you said
We'll talk
brain
about
strength
that
as well.
Yeah, I said that he's.
You're talking to me.
They're smarter Spider-Man as well.
But not only that, I watched the movie and I was like, they were right. Miles is the greatest.
Thank you.
I love the character, but he ain't the greatest. I'm sorry to say.
I'm sorry, did me and you disagree on something?
Oh, it really is that in times.
So, I understand why they say Miles was the greatest, but that moment was crazy. Speaking of Miles, I met this interesting fellow. He was telling me about how he got kicked out of the con. And I said, "How you doing?" And he was like, "You know, it was a misunderstanding. I was just only playing." And then my friend Tony and Samuel was like, "So you're the one who was viral on Facebook for body slamming a wrestler?"
What?
Oh, that's him! That's him!
Oh, you saw the video?
I saw it. It was on Facebook. That was hilarious. I thought that was scripted. I ain't gonna lie.
We thought it was scripted too. I was walking past early in the day. They said the person, you know, on the mic doing a promo. "Is there anybody willing to wrestle such and
He
such?"
get up so aggressively, bro.
So we just saw this big Miles just stand up. Everybody was like, "Oh!"
The thickest man, you know the Miles Morales we see in the movie, skinny.
Yeah.
So this thick man,
Yeah.
is there anyone him stand up? I say, this is we're playing. It's a kick.
So he tells me, he's like, you know, I was only joking, right? So I just laughed because I was like, I couldn't fathom. What you business doing in this ring?
What is going on? What the hell?
Are you telling me you don't like wrestling and you're like, "Yeah, they kicked me out, they banned me. Only for this year, though, I'll be back next year." Like, you know anybody who gave their body?
So they banned him for body slamming a wrestler, even though the wrestler was like, "I want to fight."
No. You're not a trained wrestler.
Mm-hmm.
So they're just doing that as a part of the promotion. But you need to see this video. He slammed a female wrestler.
Oh.
Yeah.
Right. And he slammed her hard to it.
Yeah, he wasn't holding back. There was no restraint. There was no training.
So how'd she feel about that?
No,
I didn't see her get up after that video.
They made posts about it. They were saying everybody's good. They wrestled him down. They had to tackle him down.
They? How much did I'm about to take down this one man?
Oh, you haven't seen the video?
No, I saw the video, but I think the video I saw got cut off at a certain point, so I don't see if they did anything to stop him.
Oh.
And you told me I say 5 people had to come together to handle this one man in the Miles Morales suit.
Yeah.
I say this brother had to be a behemoth. And that's why the rule is you're not a trained thing. You have to care about your partner in these things. You can't just violently slam them down.
That's it, because like you slammed her hard, and like when you broken that, you're not a trained wrestler.
Yeah.
That's
And then
crazy.
someone would get sued, and now you can't have a con. Why? Because people like this exist, and they're slamming people.
Yeah,
in
but they
rings.
should have certain rules and regulations for it and be like, listen, because people are people.
Yeah.
And
And you
that's
say it was just for promotion?
No, but
I really wish-
thought he was a part of the show, but he wasn't. And subsequently, he's kicked out, and that made me realize the weirdos that count to the geek out. Well, let me not say.
You go to the geek out?
Weebs and nerds are a little bit strange, okay?
Yes, universal.
And especially do ones are kind of misogynistic, but that's a different topic for a different day. So
No, but that is valid because a lot of that happens in these spaces where dudes see their favorite dress and nicely clad waifus.
waifu.
They get a waifu.
Vanilla wafers.
And they
I
get
think it's a
excited.
WAIFU, so I think
No,
it's waifu.
I get excited too, but you have to understand the control. Also, I met Cloudy McDoom.
I don't know what that is.
Cloudy, come on, this is it.
You don't know who Cloudy McDoom is? That's why you need to go to German so you can know
Yeah.
these people.
That's why
Okay.
you become a better nerd.
The extraordinary.
Who asked you over there, Pikachu boy?
So, Cloudy was cool. Like, you know, we told him he has plans in the Bahamas, and hopefully one day he'll come. Now, let's talk about Peaches. Peaches.
That song is infectious. My nephews haven't even seen the Mario movie, but they know the whole song. I don't know how. Well, they go to school with other little children, but they know the whole song and they love it. I'm like, y'all haven't seen the movie yet.
Peach, you're so cool. And with my star, we're gonna rule.
That's it.
Peaches, Peach.
At the end of the line,
So if everybody see,
make you mine. Oh, peaches, 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 peaches. I love you.
Jack, but you know,
Shout out to my baby girl.
Jack Black is a genius. I love him.
Yeah, he'll always be my
I
top
have a question.
favorite
So
actor.
am I the only person that hasn't seen the Mario Brothers movie yet?
Yes, yeah.
Why haven't you?
You're the only lady.
Farm, it ain't even in theaters no more. I don't know.
No, it's still there.
It's still there?
Yeah, it's still there.
I'm shook it.
And besides, you know, I mean, I got TV, I can watch them. But
Oh, you
no,
can watch
I was
Don't get blurry.
no, I was what happened, right? So I was supposed to take the nephews, but then Little Mermaid came out and they wanted to see that, and then they was like bump all of them.
choice.
No, they was like scrap both of those. We're going to see Spider-Verse, so they wanted to go see
Fair
Spider-Verse,
trade.
and they
Fair
never
trade.
done 4DX. They had a great time. They was giggling. Meanwhile, I was over here like, it's like a roller coaster, right?
Yeah, I know.
Up, down, move, side.
I only go to action movies in 4DX because you won't miss nothing with them shaking you up. But in the Miles Morales movie, I need to be as still as humanly possible because
No.
there's so much happening, and I'm trying to
But
get as
I
much as humanly
basically,
possible.
like on this rewatch, I caught one or two things, but for me, missing stuff was because I was trying not to get my drinks filled me, and then I had to take them to the restroom. But like in 4DX, I feel like superhero movies, action movies are best done in 4DX.
Ja.
I watched. Oh God, what's the movie? No, I didn't watch Legends.
No,
The first 4DX I watched was Batman. There was a lot of rain because emo Batman.
Something's in the way.
Peach, you're so cool.
I don't know if I got it in me again.
And with my star, we're gonna rule.
He's not gonna stop.
Peach, understand.
I think he took the time to look up the lyrics.
I'm gonna love you to the very end.
Yeah, I caught him.
Oh, so peaches,
Peaches, peaches, peaches, peaches,
Peaches, peaches, peaches,
peaches, peaches.
Love you! Oh! Peaches, 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 peaches.
Listen,
You ain't have to go that hard, you know.
I'm a little
when I was
frightened
on the
now.
Saxophone, I was like, can't never hear this song different. I immediately messaged my friend, my colleague, who plays the sax, and said, "Bro, you got to learn this so I can perform this in front of you." But fun fact, the person that was in, I met an awesome Hank Hill.
Who?
Shout out to Colton Morse. Like this cosplay, he plays a perfect Hank Hill from King of Hill. Like, you know, he has like, dang it, Bobby, what come is not to tell you shit.
This world shall know propane.
Shout out to Colton. But there was a voice actor who was in one of like a couple of my videos that I shot, which I didn't know, and then I found out later. And he has like 100,000 followers on Instagram. So
Nice.
at these places, you never know who you're gonna meet. And then I larked, which was a great experience. I got the sword fight.
Oh,
You
I can't wait to LARP.
Yeah.
I want to LARP. I mean, I LARP with my
You
I
would
think
love
y'all should invest in try D&D first before you start off because I'm
when
still
are they,
stuck on it right
when
now.
are they setting up another campaign? Because I missed because my laptop went
I
down.
don't
And
know.
apparently I dodged a bullet because there was trauma, so you know.
it's
Wild.
so true.
So I dodged a bullet when my laptop wasn't working because I came back and like the person was in charge like they had so much trauma and they're like, see, the universe works. Dude.
In mysterious ways.
Yes,
yeah,
yes, yes.
imagine you in a group and you have weapons and you pound. Say, evil me!
Yeah, but I can't. That's
I'll
another
do
reason.
what you go. I'll
I
do it.
can't LARP because I've been told I take the characters I play too serious. They don't give you real swords, right?
No, it's foam sword.
And shields. They don't give you real shields.
No, foam shield.
Okay.
I just realized
Because
something.
I could see me just bashing into someone at full
Technically,
speed. They're like, Gabe,
I
Gabe, we're
realized
playing.
something. So like technically, I mean, it's not called LARPing, but I kind of LARP on my job every.
When you draw. Oh yeah, you do.
Because I dress up, I talk in a different
Live
accent.
action role play.
You get paid
Yeah,
too
no,
much.
that's the, what do you think
kinda
I'm?
the same.
What do you think I'm doing? I'm not a pirate from Hispaniola and Dominica.
They don't know that.
Exactly. When they ask me where I come from, I say my mother's womb, which is not entirely untrue. I don't speak like I have an amalgamation of an accent from everywhere else. So it's that, and then we get to play with swords.
Decent.
How do you,
So maybe I'll think about it.
hey! Oh,
I'll think about it.
what is wrong with you?
Anyway, let's go to Across the Spider-Verse.
You're a
review.
sunflower. Sorry, I wasn't in it.
No,
But what you actually let's talk about the comparison between both soundtracks. Into
Yeah.
versus
Okay, so
Well-
I want to say, like, I didn't listen to the first soundtrack, but one of the biggest songs off that soundtrack was
Sunflower.
I'm a sunflower. Everybody knows that. And this, they didn't really have much music outside of that song in the first sound. If I remember, it was a lot more scores than like actual musical lyrics. I remember or maybe I'm just forgetting. Were there other songs in it?
I need to go back and
Okay, so we could Google right now. See, this is how we Google.
Who is in Sunflower?
No, okay, besides Sunflower, what was
I'm gonna look for the thingy right
That's
now.
the thing. I think Sunflower kind of overshadowed them.
I don't
Because
know
if we only could recall Sunflower, and it ain't just
but
me.
I don't really remember there being any other songs. That's what I'm saying.
pretty sure there was.
Well, we about to find
Overshadowed.
Well, ain't their fault that Post Malone
Riot saved the
Post Malone and Sway.
and got high and popped on an absolute banger.
Yeah. That just overshadowed every. I would talk with Across the Spider-Verse thing. though.
We are anime, invincible, elevate, correlate, home. Yeah,
Yeah.
there wasn't much styles on this.
Precisely.
That's what I'm saying. It wasn't much on it where it was more so.
Oh, just like Sunflower and What Up Danger.
Yeah, I know he did, but I think Metro. I don't know if Metro Boom did the first one.
Metro.
No, he was in like executive producer of the first.
No, and I think because there are a lot more songs in there.
We're gonna
I
get
love we're
into the
sitting here
movie
actually googling this.
because I want to get into the. I enjoyed it. I was not prepared. Spoiler warning ahead.
You think you could do a review without spoilers?
No.
By the time it's
Go
coming,
watch it.
if they watch
Yeah,
it,
this is like it's like the end. I see. Putting out spoiler alert. Hobie starts to make that the change in the watch. Basically, why you go through dimension from the beginning, because when they come back in the Spider Society,
He's
as they're walking,
stealing
he's stealing
and
different
taking
parts.
everything.
Did
I
I
didn't
miss
notice
that?
that the first time, but the second
I didn't notice that the
I
second
noticed it
time
the first
too.
time, but the first time I only saw him take one take.
No,
the
the
second
second time
time,
he take
I
all
see this
that.
bro. I see this dude is just yanking crap out of wall. I see no one seeing this.
I didn't see that. I think there was so much going on in that scene.
He was
No,
killing
he
me,
was
bro.
just yanking stuff like, yeah, I'm gonna need this. And then he
Wait, I do remember him playing stuff, but I didn't like the
He
whole
pulled a
thing.
bunch of stuff.
Out
That
of
whole thing.
walls, out of tables, out of people's hands. Heck, there was a guy walking around with some boxes. It's slight and it's subtle. No, you can't see it, but it looks like a handoff. So I want to assume Hobie ain't the only one stealing things right now,
No.
because that looked too smooth the way they do that.
And then that's why he's like, you know what? I quit.
Yeah, he said, yeah, for the record, I quit, and then he backed off and just going straight to his own dimension. That brother probably has like 5 or 10 watches back home he already made. Say, I ain't gotta come here. I don't gotta work for y'all. I got the only good thing about this job. Literally. Literally the best part of the job is the bracelet, I'm not gonna lie to you.
Okay, so I found the list of which scenes went where. Sorry. Annihilate, which is by Metro Boom and Sway Lee, Lil Wayne and Offset.
The best.
Plays as Miles swings through the city with Gwen after she first returns to
want
his dimension.
Oh, that's sad.
So that's what Annihilate plays in the scene. And then Am I Dreaming by Metro Boom, ASAP Rocky.
Metro Boom and making
Rosie
boom.
plays during the end of Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse after Gwen gathers a team to save Miles. All the way live by Metro. They don't say what that one plays. Okay. Hummingbird is the song I was looking for. Hummingbird is that play. Metro Boom and James Blake plays as Miles goes to lie down his room after leaving his father's promotion party. So that's the song. That's the one I like. Calling. It plays. Really? I wasn't just giving y'all a list of stuff. You just type in. It plays. Where does Calling play? Across the Spider-Verse end credits. Silk and Cologne by 8 Offset playlist at Jefferson Davis's rooftop promotion party. The rest of these, I don't say where.
I'd like to get into talking about the movie now if that's
Give
that's
it up.
illegal.
That one she plays as Milo tries to get to his father promotion party is running late. Niles Morales by They have Nas on the soundtrack. I forgot
Yeah,
that.
Nas Morales.
Well, some of these they don't tell you quite where it comes in, but we look it
All
up.
we know is Metro.
That's all we need to know. That's all what's important.
Man, they should have had his tag play when he appeared in the movie. Because he was a spider hanging upside down.
Yeah, voiced them too. I said, y'all give him a spider too. He said, y'all made me cry. Y'all think they did that guy, that Jamaican store owner, that accent was right? Cause I liked
It
it.
sounded like a watered down accent.
It sounded like a water. It sounded water.
See, the thing is, no, but what people don't realize, right? Because I just had this conversation. They're saying like, "Oh, y'all talk like why when you speak to tourists or you talk a certain way." Caribbean accents are hard to understand. Jamaicans have a heavy accent. We have an accent, we don't realize it, and then we speak when and then when we speak in slang or Bahamianese, half the words coming out of our mouth you don't understand.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily agree with them putting on an American accent. I think it's more like, let me speak to you in a way that you could understand what I'm
It
saying.
is putting on American accent. That twang sound like you're peanut butter in your throat.
Are you from the South? Hey, darling. You could literally just talk to them regularly.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I have to talk like a pirate. Even on my job.
Be like, hey, how you guys are doing?
But I only really see that with, here's the thing. Them making it seem like it's everybody. I've only really seen that with like taxi drivers. Watch me get hated on. And like some people in the short market, they'll do that. I guess they feel like if they saw them and endears them. But it's just really weird. I haven't really seen it like if you go to... I've never had that experience. I just know they speak slow and clear. But then again, maybe it's because they're talking to me, so they don't have to do that.
Yeah, no, but you listen. Guys.
And I get it. I mean, we all have a customer service voice. Mine is a little bit different.
I actually hate my customer service voice. And I hate it because I didn't get no training for it.
It's code switch.
I don't know. I just know the first time I talked to him, I was like, "Good day, man. How are you? Are you enjoying your stay? Everything's cool. Would you like a snow cone?" And I'm like, "Gabe, where did we get the training for this?" I don't know.
Well, on the bright side, your new customer service voice is gonna be a bit different, just a little bit.
Oh, good day, man. How are you?
Oh God,
You enjoying
no, not like that. We'll work on it.
They hating on me.
They hating.
So- Pastor, so another question. So do you have another phone?
Oh.
So, what do y'all think about this Gwen being a trans person?
Gwen?
Is she?
No, they thought she was because of the highlights in her clothes. They said, y'all.
They said,
Wait, what?
See the highlights in the clothes represent the flag thing, and people were saying she is, and I'm over here like, yo.
Let me guess. Was it conservatives?
what y'all say?
I'm not gonna say who. You know who you are.
Gwen. They were saying that
Gwen is this true? Yeah.
Yeah.
Trans.
the highlights. Let me look at her costume because y'all tripping.
Because of the highlights in her, the webbing on her hoodie. Yeah,
Not just that.
That's not even the trans flag though.
I know, but that's what they were saying, and I
No, they-
I don't fight them. I just let them talk at this point.
She had like posters of treat trans kids the same or something like that.
So, and I'm assuming it's a conservative mind. Like seriously, like calm down. Go watch the movie, because I assume they have a problem with this movie because it's centered on a little black Latino boy, and then like it's so dumb. Like if you look at her, those aren't even the trans colors. Oh, they might be. Let me shut my mouth. But what?
They are. But
They're so weird.
I got the movie. So I enjoyed that. That was a very wonderful experience. Everything was beautiful. The music, the characters, other people. I think Gwen is trying. I'm like, why do you?
Because
That's what you saw.
you have to understand, when you have people that are conservative minded or closed minded, they don't really, the people who they hate against, they don't really know them. Like how we talk about stereotypes with blacks, Latinos, trans, they don't really know them. Even gays, they don't really know these people. They're basing on a stereotype they've seen, and because of that, they then apply it to everything. Like if you wear,
I think there was people who on the liberal side were saying that. Not the conservative.
was it liberals or was it? I don't think liberals would care.
No, but that's who was saying coming up with the whole thing. Because everybody else in like.
But that's not even like, because she has pink and blue lining. The trans flag is pink, blue, and white. But the thing is I would have never. It have to. The reason I said is conservative because the last movie she had the exact same costume and it was no issue.
You
But
know what it is? Because the poster in the background of her room has say trans.
yeah, like I said, I think it's from. I'm gonna check it out, but I was pretty sure it's more conservative. I mean, conservatives actually hated this movie, the first one and this one, because how dare y'all give a little black Latino boy, Afro Latino, make him Spider-Man and give him.
Ivory Queen. Another thing.
Okay, I don't know. I just want to say, I feel
Black
like.
queens forever.
Snow bunnies never.
Okay, I want to say that I think there might be some competition because what is the little girl who does the.
The AI.
Yes. Did you not see she was in?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's giving that, and she let him go. Gwen might have some competition. Plus, I want to know what's going on with her and Hobie.
Spider-Bite is a body. That ain't no Mike. She don't lose. You with Hobie now.
How you keep saying that? I don't think she's with Hobie.
No,
I think she was crashing now.
Did you hear Hobie say you left the jumper at my place? I
So,
got some shoes.
you do-
And you leaving your clothes at my house, baby? You marking your territory?
No.
That's your place.
Okay, first of all, see, this is why understanding makes sense. He didn't say you're leaving shoes. He said you're wearing my shoes.
Yeah.
You
Y'all
you
also-
left the jumper at my place.
Yeah, but y'all also have to remember something. Gwen is a bum right now. She's homeless. She can't go home, so she can sleep wherever. But maybe because the homeboy said to her, "Did you tell him about Hobie?"
Is Gwen homosexual?
No. A homosexual is someone that does that continuously.
No, but she likes Hobie, so.
I don't know. I don't know. Because the thing, first of all, Spider-Bite looks like she's only 12. So, and not.
Spider-Bite should be like.
I'm saying the avatar that she has, the avatar looks a. But here's the thing, right? The reason why I guess, like saying, okay, maybe not Gwen, because I'm pretty sure Gwen is only, what, 16, 17?
Gwen is older than Miles, isn't it?
Yeah, she older than
So how old is she supposed to be? Because if it's
It's supposed to be like a year or 2 years older.
Because if it's under 18 and Hobie most definitely is pushing mid-20s, I don't want that.
You
It's
never
like,
heard of Groomer?
I have. What I'm saying is, I don't want that in my movie.
No, but Hobie is
Activist?
not just an activist, he's an anarchist. Like, he loves anarchy.
Yeah.
Like, you say, but I don't like turtles, don't call me a hero, I don't mean like a part of teams, I against everything.
He don't like labels. He don't like people telling him what to do. Literally say, hey, do this. I'll do it. But not because you told me to. I'm like, all right, cool.
Like I said, I don't know if she was just crashing or something happened because what the Indian one was like, did you tell him about him yet? So I don't know what's going on there. But I am shipping Spider-Bite. I like her. I still think she's 12, but I'm shipping her.
They the same age.
Yeah.
I think it's just her avatar because her avatar is kind of short and small. I don't know.
That's another topic I gotta talk to y'all
But
about.
don't forget, how is that going to work? Because that's her avatar. The real her is sitting home somewhere else. So.
Yeah, but that she can't come to.
Yeah.
I wanted to talk about.
I ship it.
That was the
I like them.
Spider-Man and the regular physiques. Y'all see them spider stats who got them like them yams for no good reason. Like,
Oh, so there's a girl.
shaped like that, but
So here's the thing.
Beautiful.
In it, when they came on the ship, there was another like black lady donor named she's Spider whatever. Kate was like, ooh, look at that
I was like,
cake.
who is this? Like, why you out here like this?
So, let me ask another question. So, do you think Jessica Drew, Spider-Woman, is she a good mother for going on missions while pregnant?
Oh, I have mixed feelings about her. On one end, no.
Money gotta make.
It's all negative. Money gotta make. They're not getting paid. They're just keeping.
Here's the thing.
But-
I think long as she doesn't do anything too dangerous, she's fine.
She's
You have women.
riding a motorcycle and webs. The baby is in the womb backflipping, by the way.
So, okay, because you have athletes, people who like, the thing is, we are not her doctor, but you have athletes that are like, that will still lift weights, they still dance, they still, there was a woman who was like a track runner who kept running. And it is possible for her to do that. I don't think what she was doing was that dangerous. She was riding a bike, she was on the train. It's not super dangerous. Because, you know, like I said, the women that do these things every day.
That was it.
I don't think those things are compared. Yeah, those are regular human things. This
No.
woman is
Sweetie, I'm
backflipping
sorry.
on a motorcycle. She is swinging. Heck, when
Did she? I don't remember her swinging. Was she swinging?
Who?
Miles Flippin webbed her up against a train. She violently hit
Okay.
the train.
So here's the thing. Obviously, obviously, they wanted her, whoever the writers, she's pregnant for whatever reason,
No,
right?
but in the comics, Jessica Drew is pregnant while she crime fights, has a baby, goes straight back. Damn.
So they're probably sticking to that. And also, it's like, if we want to involve her in action, we can't have her sitting home because she's pregnant.
Do they ever show in the comments how that baby's doing? That baby ain't got no brain damage yet. Is that baby alright?
You don't know?
We ain't never even meet her husband.
I
We
wanna
just
see him
we
be
hear.
on that baby.
No,
My brother can't be all
I
right.
made a joke to him, right? I was like, so why I gotta be the black woman not pregnant, huh? And then, but the thing is, what I like, they did that, but it's like she has a husband. She mentions that, so like you know how they have the stereotypes, whatever. That happy healthy home.
Yeah.
And I like Miles' parents, but I think out of all the Spider people, because Gwen annoyed me a little bit, but Miles, I relate to. I think that's why maybe just why people relate to it. Who hasn't had that thing where your parents have this dream for you, but you have something else you want to do, and they always breathing down your neck, and you feel the type of way because you don't have friends, or the people that understand you are not around. But I love how like the speech his mom gave him, and how that played into the end of it, where he's like, when Miguel was losing his mind, like you're nothing, and he was like, nah, bitch, nah, fam.
That's another thing we gotta get into. But I agree with Miguel's message, but he went a little raw. But how Miguel was talking to this brother, he really was just telling him to off himself. He wasn't telling because you know what it is to tell someone you're an anomaly, you're not meant to be here, you're not supposed to be. I'm like, dog, you really might as well just whisper in this brother ear. Don't
Go
alive yourself. Like it's
so.
wild.
And the thing is, right, I feel like, because I like when we were talking in the movie, Miguel, I do think that his intentions are good, his heart's in the right place, but you know, the road to hell's paved with good intentions. I also think he, instead of going to therapy like he needs to, how he broke the canon once, right? Yeah. And it ended up badly for him. I think to me, it's like two things. One, this is penance for like, me causing this rift. So my penance is now
the start of a spider organization dedicated to keeping canon events.
I never want this to happen to anyone again. But the thing is, along the way, he's perverted that message because it's like I was saying, when you think like how he said, would you rather just save one person? Would you rather save everyone? A lot of people in power, it starts with, you know what, the greater good. Utilitarianism. What is the greater good? You know, because the greatest good is to save the most amount of people, right? And sometimes when you believe so hardcore in a message, that can get twisted. So you think everything you're doing is for the greater good. You don't take into the fact that you out here body slamming children and telling them to unalive themselves, or you send Gwen back to home. For all you know, my girl might be on the street. For him. Because remember, when they sent Gwen back, Gwen said to them, I thought we were the good guys. And his response is, we are. He still believes that he is a good guy because he believes in the message. As I say, his intention. He can't see anything outside of it. And that's why when he was like, oh, I talked to him, he doesn't listen. And Gwen was like, really? Even Peter was like if he had sat down and had a conversation with him, but he don't have time for that. Because if you're not on board with the message, you need to get out. I also want to say I don't know what the gym regime is because that back, bro. That was the back again.
Oh, I'm definitely hitting the gym for that. I need Miguel. I need my back like that, you know?
What about you, Spida-Bey?
As far, I'm sort of conflicted because I understand why Miguel acted so erratic.
Same.
Because he okay, I made the same error before. And all of us have had that same sacrifice. So it makes you one person different from the 900 million.
But it wasn't just Miles. The way he treated everybody was so jank.
I ain't gonna lie. The reason I can vibe with Miguel, I've been in that leadership position before. Dealing with some people hard.
Like,
because
agree.
I talk to you gentle. You
But see,
put it off. I continuously talk to you gentle. You still put it off. I talk to you rough. Gabe was a bad leader. He bad this. I was like, fam, I talked to you already.
No,
what
I
you
don't.
mean?
But here's the thing. That wasn't. I get that because I've had that experience. That wasn't. But that wasn't how Miguel never tried to explain to him properly what it was. He came. Okay, when Miles walked in the room, he was throwing.
He literally said, "What's this? Can you not talk so I can explain?" I'm like, bro.
No. Okay, yeah, no. But Gabe. So you start off soft. his everything when Miles came in, he was throwing things around and freaking
Yes,
out.
that much.
I'm talking about your approach, like how you see when Peter was talking to him and he was listening until the idiots was like, "We have your location." It is the approach. This is an angry 6-year-old. You can't just roll up on him and be like, "You made a mistake." But Miguel doesn't. What he doesn't realize in trying to do what is the greatest good and all that, he has lost his compassion and empathy. Because he has no. Because the thing is, if he finds Miles, he's gonna kill him.
He's not gonna kill him. Y'all think he can kill him?
For the greater good, this little boy get.
Technically,
He could kill him, but we was trying to capture him from the very beginning of this.
Yeah, but that's what they say.
Yeah, you saying he ruined the whole thing.
Because look at it like what.
No, but you gotta understand. Well, when we look at Miguel, you gotta look at someone that is militarized.
That's what I'm saying.
Any army on the face of this earth, we have one objective: serve and protect. Anything get in that way, you gotta be it.
And it.
Yeah, so I think he really trying to get rid of Miles.
Yeah, because if you look at what he didn't even want him involved initially. If you look at like when they were on, was it the bus, the train, or whatever? If he could have, he would have killed him. And people like that, he thought it was a good idea to leave him out of the loop. Because if he didn't know what was said, whatever, right? But here's my thing. This kid is angry, right? He's far away from home. Then he finds out that everybody in their Grammy knew this big secret about him and nobody told him, especially two people he trusts the most. Mm-hmm. And then here comes homeboy basically telling you like you're garbage. Yeah. And you're not supposed to be here. Right. And then freaking out, and then telling you, well, your daddy gotta die, you just gotta get over it. His approach, and the reason he got frustrated, like you said, he's militarized, is like he is used to giving orders and nobody questions it.
You gotta understand.
I must be militarized too, because
I understand why. Like I don't have to condone it to understand. I understand why, but approach is important.
Yeah, but the thing about it is,
I think he was always gonna kill Miles, but that's just
but the thing about it is, with the approach you can't change. Because again, why are you doing this for one person when you talk to millions that already understand?
No, I'm not talking about like his tone or what you're saying. Sometimes the thing is, right? So if you are confronted with like an angry teenager, someone who's going through a lot, right? It was more like, I don't have time for your bullshit, get over it. That's why I say he's used to orders. That's why he doesn't like Miles, because Miles will question him. Okay.
I wouldn't say that you don't like Miles because... No, you don't like Miles.
He didn't really add, like... My thing is, Miles had to push to get Miles. He didn't really...
Well, he did it. He was indifferent to Miles even before he met Miles because of the whole Collider and Kingpin.
That was the first.
See, and that's what that's what I said. That's what my thing about empathy and compassion. You don't really see his kid as a person. You see him as a mistake that needs to be fixed.
Yeah.
So, like he said, whatever needs to be done will be done. If I gotta kill a 16-year-old, I'm gonna do what I have to do because I'm concerned about the greater good.
I still don't think he can kill him, bro. They put him in a capture device. The original objective was to capture.
Yeah, but that was before Miles led them on that friggin' chase and they was on the train and he was slamming him and all that. He now realizes like Miles is someone who's gonna figure a way out of this, and Miles is gonna do whatever it takes to save his dad, to be the best. That's why he kept calling him kid, and that's why Miles said, because he saw him as this weak little kid who couldn't whatever. But then when he saw what he could do, he knows there's no real way to stop him, and that's when I said stronger. I didn't mean physically. Mentally, he has more abilities, but I also was talking about mentally because, like, the things he was thinking of, none of them would have thought of. Like, he learned all of them at a Spida HQ. He's clever, see, but if you already you don't have respect for somebody, you don't think they worth nothing, you underestimate them, and that's how you get in problems.
I'm still on Miguel was right. Hate me all you want. Miguel was right, 2023.
Okay, so remind me to never, ever have you managed somebody, because you make a horrible manager.
See, and niggas, they can hate all they want. I tell you, do your job.
No.
And I tell you, Gentle, you don't want to listen to me, Gentle.
Okay.
I get brought
No.
The nice bond, man.
No. But what you're talking about is completely different from what happened. That is not, I talk to you nice and kind and gentle and then whatever. It was more, I gave you an order, shut up and do what I tell you to do.
You did talk to him gentle?
How? Where?
When he was explaining the whole, these are things that make us us. That all Spider-Men go through.
That wasn't gentle either.
Well, and if you can't pick up on that being gentle, you was looking to get slapped.
On that particular point, that's what I'm saying, the whole tonality, then you have to be careful when you sort of say, this is gentle and this is gentle. Again, if I speak in this fashion, bringing on things to that 100 million
And I ain't
people,
trying to punch you.
they ain't saying nothing, and I just saying, hey, we doing this in stern, direct, because I am militarizing. We can't waste time with emotion.
Yes.
We gotta get to the business.
Yeah, but see, the thing is, that's great if you're talking to soldiers who are trained. You're talking to an angry 60-year-old that has no idea what is going on. And he still didn't really...
You know why he talked to Miles like that too? Because Miles wanted to join. So that
But-
would change it too.
Okay, but here's the
Why did he
thing.
become a part of this?
All right, that's all well and fine, but here's my thing.
You know, we say don't fight unless you know who you're fighting for.
Okay, so here's the thing.
Exactly.
They came in, right? Because like Miles walking, my boys. If I walk into somewhere I want to work and the manager up in here throwing things around and screaming and shouting, I'm gonna walk my ass back out the door, because that is not.
Okay.
No, I'm not saying. Here's the thing. As far as his intentions, I understand what his intentions are. You are looking at it from the point of view of a manager. It's not, and that's where he got his problem. I understand. It's like, listen. We need to fix this. It's going to cause a problem, blah, blah, blah. I understand all of that. I completely understand where he's coming from and as to why. I do think that he fell into the trap that a lot of leaders fall into when they're working towards a utilitarianism for the greater good. It's everything I do is for the greater good. So if I got to kill some people, if I got to like do this, this, and this, it doesn't matter. Because I still think I'm a good person. That's why he said to Gay, what's her name? Gwen?
Yeah, I
want to say gay. I want to say
I
gay.
remember now she looking at me. She's seeing 2099 Spider-Man. She's like, turn it in the music play.
No, so the thing is, like with Gwen, when Gwen was like, I thought we were good. In his mind, he is still a good guy. I'm a good person because I'm doing this for the greater good. And his frustration with Miles was like, listen, he's obviously very used to giving people orders. And he don't have time for the empathy or the sympathy or talking to you nice. This is an order, shut the fuck up and do it. Excuse my language. Shut up and do as I say.
You don't do it like a couple times, but
Right. And I guess one of the wrongest things was he got Gwen and Peter to turn on him though. Yeah, they basically turned on him and they was being...
But not just that, it was the thing that they did, or what should have been done is them to come to Miles direct and say, bro,
Right.
he's an anomaly.
Right.
He wasn't supposed to be Spider-Man.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
This is what it is.
They gotta just try and find a way, they could have found a way around
it, yeah.
See, and like, you even saw Miguel getting frustrated because he's asking questions. Because Miguel was on board with this kid never finding that out.
Yeah.
Because he wasn't supposed to.
He wasn't supposed
He was
to. Gwen was
made a
never
mistake.
supposed to come visit him.
Yeah, she gave
But here's the thing.
Spy on the spot. The minute she left that portal open for him, the minute he decided to go in, that was his first wrong.
Okay.
He wasn't supposed to be following me.
But also remember, his nemesis is, what's his face? The Spot. Who's getting more powerful, right? And he was a scientist, whatever. I fully feel like Miguel would have had no problem killing Miles whether he met him or not.
But Gwen was supposed to watch the spot.
So Gwen was
Yeah, but
captured the spot.
Yeah, no, she was supposed to capture it. But the reason that the Spot existed was because of Miles. And he was only getting stronger to fight
Yeah,
Miles.
but see, the spot only exists because Miles caused the first original Spider-Man.
But how did the spider, like, I can't remember first
No,
week.
'cause
How
he-
did the spider get out? Because I don't remember him causing
In
it.
the collider, the laboratory was about to collide when it first fired up when that Peter died that night.
Yeah.
It dropped on a Miles and Miles was doing something and it did it.
Yeah.
He literally just slapped him.
Yeah.
So my thing is, like, I understand what you're saying, right? About if I didn't talk to you, John, talk to you, John. It was, in my opinion, that wasn't gentle. If I walk in a room, someone throw things around, no. And even the way it was frustrating because it's like, it's very clear he's used to giving orders and they follow the orders. Because otherwise, Jessica Drew wouldn't be out here pregnant, fighting the war, fighting whatever going on. She'd be in her bed with her feet up.
Yeah. No, that's why Gwen was like, don't tell Miguel.
And
This is Miguel's basically supreme commander.
yeah. And then for him, I think after what happened to him, he lost all that compassion and empathy, and he's numb and cold, so he doesn't understand.
Peter B. Parker is his compassionate side. That's why when Peter came in the room swinging, he was like, "Oh, I ain't got time for you today." Blah. You see, he ain't freaking on Peter.
Right.
Or whatever.
I catch that.
Yeah. He didn't trip on Peter.
Right.
Like he calmed down when he saw Peter with
Even when he was handling the baby, he was calm, just chilling. I was like,
Yeah.
he's dumb.
So he knows who he can talk to like that.
But you know what it is? Also, if you see someone as nothing more than an inconvenience or a roach or just a bug that I need to get rid of, why talking to you with respect? You are nothing. That's you are nothing and you are nobody. And how dare you little jumped up pup, tell me what you could do.
No, but how are you gonna have that personality? Like,
Yeah, no, agree. And that's what I was trying to explain to Gabe, where you were talking about something completely different. And the thing is, even as a manager, you still can't shout at your staff.
You still can't shout. I can shout at you.
No, you can't shout at them because they will go to the labor board if you get in problems.
Oh, I know, but I've actually realized how I handle leadership now. The reason I don't go for leadership positions no more is because I know at some point I got have to talk to someone, and whether I do it gentle or not, they can freak out, and I ain't in the mood for it. So I
So
I'll
here's.
just be on the side. I'll
But you also have to figure out, because like everybody has a different definition of gentle. You may think, who is that? Gabe, is that you? Because it's not mine. But yeah, so can we? I know. Off the seriousness, can we talk about Mayday the baby? She was adorable. Like,
shout out to Mayday.
she was so cute with a little spider thing, and she pulled it down. She's adorable. She's gonna be a terror when she get older, but she's adorable.
She could be a badass when she get older.
Yes.
She do be
She
turning up. She do be turning up.
Peter.
Yeah, she
Obviously.
Yeah.
So what do you think about them putting in like some of the cameos they did? Like, what is Childish Gambino's real name?
Don Glover.
Yes, because he actually is the voice of Miles Morales in the video games, and I think people thought
Yeah,
that.
he's Miles' uncle.
Yeah, in
He's
the
on
Marvel
there.
universe, I believe.
Like in the live action, like when Tom Holland, like
What, Venom?
Yeah.
No, he is okay.
In
In Homecoming, Tom Holland webs him up because he was trying to break into a car.
And he says,
And he's like, I have
nephew.
a nephew named Miles.
Right.
Okay, I didn't watch Homecoming.
Yeah.
Homecoming was before or Far From Home or after?
Before, that's the first one?
Yeah. Okay, I didn't watch that. Sorry.
Meaning,
No, but I told y'all from jump, my nerdiness lies in books and history. And
but that's why his cameo was like, oh my goodness.
I saw like they did like when they were doing the is you saw like Toby and Andrew and like so I like that they paid attention to that. Did you know? Because I just read it that
Doctor Strange.
yeah. The Lego sequence that they did was actually created by this like 14-year-old boy. That is so dope. I don't know why he had to buy his own stuff to do it. Marvel, you could look at anyway, but it was really dope.
He probably already had it.
No, his dad. I read the article. His dad said they went out and bought the stuff. Marvel might have given him the money for it though.
Well, what's up?
Whatever he needed to do that.
No, but he did a Lego version of the intro to the Spider-Verse before.
Yeah, he did, and they saw it and they called him up and asked him if he'd like to be on the production team.
Yeah.
And I know he did it home. His dad was talking about the things he had to buy. I'm gonna assume the Marvel probably gave him the money doing. But I thought, like, when I read that, I was like, that is so cool. Like, way to go, buddy. So any fun things out of there? Like, Miles' parents is hilarious. When homeboy was like, he called that girl.
My first name. I'm like, we don't do that in the black household.
And then when she called her emo, I was like, bro, and he's like, so what did your dad do, drug dealer?
So was this the best comic book movie you have ever seen?
I would say yes.
Yeah.
But y'all see the shenanigans they pull on us at the end.
Y'all still on? Don't tell the people.
I don't tell you spoiler.
You can say. Okay, so if you didn't know, the last Spider-Verse movie, which I think is not, we already did into, is beyond the Spider-Verse. It's supposed, what they did with these two movies, Across the Spider-Verse, right, and they split it so they could tell the story properly, and then no, it's not that.
They did it for Endgame.
That movie was 3 hours, darling.
I want it longer next time.
So they could properly tell the story. And it's supposed to come out next year. It's supposed to come out next year, March. So we'll see if it does. Because I'm looking for the...
kilometers It's Miles Morales.
Kilometers.
Immorales versus Miles Morales.
What? I just mixed all.
The reverse. The reverse. I think I saw that meme going around.
Kilometers
Because they were saying they both can't call him Miles, so we call him. This is Miles Morales because he's good, and this is Kilometers Immorales. And I say y'all did
Who
not
is
just-
Kilometers in Morales?
The Prowler with the dread.
Oh, okay, yeah. Listen, the Battle of the Mileses and the sharp jawline.
The Battle of Huey, right?
Yeah, because that's
You know what? Oh my God, I hate you. Because now that you've said it,
That's just what it is.
I can see it. Not even just the hairstyles, the mentality. Ooh.
on the weaponry. I still think Miles is gonna win because I don't know what in the Prowler arsenal besides a good punch, but he did have like.
And y'all say that-
on his back.
Yeah, Miles.
Okay, and y'all said that the Prowler doesn't have any superpowers, right? But don't
I
forget.
don't assume he exercised.
No.
Because he hung from a pipe, moved upside down, and then landed on one hand. I say that's a lot of upper body strength you got there. That wouldn't be exactly the average human.
Right, it's a cartoon. I'm thinking.
Yeah, but not a lot of people could do that.
Right.
Yeah. So the thing is, now that you said it, I hate you for pointing it out to me that they really are Riley and Huey.
Yeah.
See, but okay. So Miles Morales, it doesn't like. I understand the thing about him not having powers, like you said to me. But if you think about it, Miles is super smart, and he was going.
They're both Miles.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. They're both Miles. I'm saying Miles, both Mileses are super smart, obviously, right? So there, I can see him kind of building a machine, like how Iron Man built the stuff or whatever. It's possible.
I really just think it's probably gonna end in a stalemate and Gwen showing up and taking the nigga out. Because
Can we not do that? Can we not?
we probably gonna.
He's super ruthless.
Yeah.
And somebody with a mean aggressive streak way there.
Because you see, like, but no, what
In
he's
the universe with no Spider-Man, there's no oh don't worry, Spider-Man will save me. I'll just wait on Spider-Man. I'm like, no, that brother is cold. He said I can wait and I can do it myself.
well, he's actually a villain. But so the thing is, right? And I think because like how when Miles said, if you don't let me go, our dad. He's like, not your dad, my dad. Like, he's making the distinction that we are not the same. And I don't want to connect with you because A, it's weird. But B, if I acknowledge that we are the same person, we're the same family, then that might weaken my resolve to kill you or whatever. But if I could act like you're just a separate person from me,
It could be a tough battle.
I'm here for it.
Also, fun fact: the Earth 4-2 universe is the ode to Jackie Robinson. You know,
Nice.
From the Brooklyn Dodgers, and they're from Miles is from Brooklyn.
That is nice.
Nice.
But thanks for the 900 million coming. And this has been a great discussion. We should, watch more movies.
Together.
Or we should.
Next time we go to the theater with the reclining seats.
We need to go watch Blue Beetle.
Blue Beetle?
Yeah.
I'm down for that.
When does that come out? I don't even know what that's about, but okay.
August when?
Probably.
What is Blue Beetle about?
It's a DC.
He's another
Basically,
Spider.
Blue Beetle is like another version of Spider-Man.
Alright, I mean,
Latino teen.
nice.
Scarab gets powers.
Realize he can't take
Wait, I saw the trailer for that movie. I did see the trailer. Every time I see like the Blue Beetles now, I think of the Mummy where it went into the bird into the guy's skin and he had to like cut it out. Ugh.
And it looks
Did you not want did no one watch the Mummy?
I've seen it. I haven't seen it.
Yeah, so about the Blue Beetle that cursed in this particular instance, they dug into his
Is
skin.
that the movie where currently more than half of the cast is dead?
No, I don't know what movie you're talking about. Brendan Fraser.
There's a mummy-related movie, and I just saw a meme, but they say half of the people that played in this, because they actually did do I think it was a Forbidden Burial Ground. I don't know. I just know the place.
No, not them.
They did that, and more than half the cast is dead. It's like 2 people that are alive right now, and
No.
they're constantly being watched because they
I don't know what
they're
movie
living
that
on
was.
Final Death right now.
No, that's not that ain't the
Just
movie.
saying.
That's something else.
That is why.
There also was the Mummy. Tom Cruise did. We don't talk about that because it was awful.
But yeah.
So this has been a great and riveting conversation.
So any life lessons to impart? A, what did you learn today? And B, give people a little adult to your adult life advice.
Okay, life lessons is it's always better to do it together.
And what did you learn today?
It's always better when you do it
Oh God, Gabe, go ahead. I
Oh,
can't.
You go first?
I was gonna let you go first.
No, you go first. Ladies first. Ah, tactics.
Then you should. I was gonna say something really out of pocket, but I'll behave. So what did I learn today? I learned that. I mean, I actually like hanging out with y'all, but that sometimes, I mean, I already knew this, but I learned it even more from watching the movie. Sometimes you have to make sacrifice for the greater good, but also some people, if you believe what you're doing is for the greater good, then you believe you're a good person, but you're maybe not a good person. You have to kind of like take a step back because absolute power absolutely corrupts. Life lesson. Let's see. Oh, this one's for girls, so.
All right, go ahead.
No, I changed my mind. Listen, I don't care if you just take a regular shower or whatever. Please make sure to wash your feet. The bottom of your feet is for everybody. Wash them between those toes. Don't just wash hair and then let the water drain down your feet. Wash your feet. They stink. Okay.
Alrighty, I'd like to say hashtag Miguel was right.
Oh God.
I learned you're gonna be put in the leadership position. You can talk to them, your variation of gentle, but I want you to know they still gonna go to HR and say he talked to me rough, and that's precisely why I can't do it. I really and truthfully can't.
I feel like you're taking this really personally.
No, I'm not taking it personal, not at all. But I used to think maybe something is just wrong with me as a leader, but now that I'm seeing this as commonplace, I'm like, no, something wrong with these ninjas.
As soon as you,
Yeah.
what's your life? Didn't you just do what I learned? Oh, that was your life lesson.
Oh no, that was my speech on why I think Miguel was right. But
Then that's what you learned.
We're hitting the gym, and we're gonna be doing back days for about twice times out of the week.
And when
I'm actually gonna get him Miguel $20.99 soup. Someone who dress up as Miles. Whoever want to do it, you let me know. But just understand.
I'll do Miles. Well, no, I get that right. But and by we he means him because I don't want a broad back. I already have one.
I'm gonna do it. No, I want the muscular one.
Okay, life lesson.
I just said what I learned.
Did we need to hit the gym? That's what you learned.
Yeah, we gotta hit the gym.
Alright.
Let me actually think and be honest and think about the movie and see what I've learned on this.
You don't. I mean, if you're good, you're good.
Yeah, I think I'm good. I can't process nothing really.
Alright, thank you again for watching another episode 2 of A Cartoons. Next time, the awesome Godfather, Jesse Simon.
We'll be here, and take each day one day at a time, and live in the moment because you should live in the moment and do things you want to do now. Because if you keep putting it off to whatever, you might not ever be able to get to do it. So, bye.
Listen to them when they talk to you nice, because when they swing.
Okay, this is clearly a personal issue. Jesse, Spida-Bey, sign us
Hey, hold on, let us catch before we end. Spida-Bey, do you think Miguel was right?
He already said he didn't.
I said, I understand.
Don't try it.
I didn't say that he was wrong. I just said I don't have to condone it to understand it. I understand where he's coming from, but that doesn't mean I condone his actions that he took.
No, I don't condone it either. Miguel was wild.
Miguel needs a therapist, but Spida-Bey, send us off.
Oh, you think you can swing me home?
Yeah.
Cause you wait. Are you still recording, right?
No, he's recording. You're trying to close up.
Yeah, Spida-Bey, close us out, bro.
See y'all later. We can catch you on the flip side. See you at BlurryCon for all y'all, and see y'all next time.
Bye.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, fire!
Watching cartoons separates you from others.